Hey, we'll take her however we can get her.
That's innovative.
Exactly. She said she just left a meeting. I'm like, and Brenda is on her way to a big skincare party. So we're gonna cheer her on. I think tonight was the only night that they could do it. She said it's huge, and I'm like, girl, go. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. She can watch us back on replay. So Brenda, just know we are missing you here on Monday Night Live. Okay, let me get my screens ready. I think we're good to go. I'm going to get through some praise recognition, and then I want to hear some from Jill, some from Debbie, and then we're going to go into at 7:30 about our words to say during a skincare appointment. We're going to, and we're just going to kind of knock some ideas around, see if some of these might be new or work good for you. But I want to tell you, you're going to see some stuff tonight that's coming up. There's some new things you've never seen tonight, so I'm excited about sharing that. Let me kind of jump over here. I'll get my screen sharing going. Okay. All right. So, we always love to start out. This is our amazing. If you've had $100 day anytime during the week, we want you to post it underneath this graphic. Now, I do know because I heard from Denise last night. She's actually in Rising Star Working, and she sold, I think it was like a mother daughter appointment that she did yesterday. She sold a repair to the mom and a time wise to the daughter. And so I'm like, post it on the Rockstar page so Jesse could grab it. I didn't see it, so I do want to give a shout out. Again, we want to say congratulations to Debbie Hall and Jill Bainey. And also, I know that Denise Stevens should be in there, but thank you, ladies, for turning your totals in so she can grab those. And so this was, I mean, we had a great week. So Debbie, what did you do this week for your $100 day?
I did. I had 5 facials scheduled in one day.
Crazy.
So it was 3 different appointments, and one lady ended up having to cancel. So it was actually only 4 faces that I did. So that what, $400 and something was 4 people.
So that's over $100 a face. Yay. And that's awesome.
Well, one repair set.
Say it again.
One of those was a repair set.
Yay! That's awesome. It's all about getting new skincare customers. That's what you're looking for. So congratulations. So did you have anything else on the books for the week?
Oh gosh, my book is full.
Yay!
Like, I had to get a new planner with bigger sections so I could fit it all in there.
Exactly. Yeah, I want to show y'all this. I got my new one for next year. It's the ugliest thing you've ever seen. Okay. It looks like it's army green, but I thought it's for money. And this is the one that I always buy. I buy it at Office Depot, or you can get it offline. But I love this. Now, look, it has the tabs. And for you, look at this. It goes from 7 in the morning to 9 at night. And mine that I have here goes 7 to 5. Are you kidding? All of our Mary Kay events are at night. So I'm always writing it down at the bottom. And so I finally found one that gives me every 15 minutes. And I'm excited about this. So it's not about being pretty. It's about being organized. Okay. And yes, it does have the month at a glance, which I have to have. So I'm excited for you, Debbie. So I mean, have you got a goal for this month?
I want to do 30 faces.
30 faces. Oh my gosh. And if you do 30 faces and you do $100 a face, wow, at what your month could be. That is crazy.
I've got 5 scheduled for tomorrow.
Okay, we're going to start praying now. I mean, what are your hours that you're working?
Tomorrow I have At 10:30, I have 3 of them. And then at least 3, she may have more people show. And then at 4 o'clock, I have 2.
That is awesome. All right, so we know when to pray. Yay! I'm wishing you well, and I know that you know what you're doing, and hopefully you'll find something. Not that you need to change anything. If what you're doing is working, then throw out what I'm going to teach tonight. Okay, it's all right. So, Jill, let's hear about your week. What did your week look like?
What did my week look like? Busy.
Well, how did
let's
you
see.
do your $100 day?
I'm trying to remember. One was a resale and one was a new customer.
Yay!
So-
Yay! I am so excited to hear that. So,
Yeah.
was she a referral, or how did you get
No,
the new customer?
Well, I have to be careful how I talk about it at work, but you know what I mean. I can't be soliciting, at work, so I have to
Right.
be careful. But yeah, it's one of the girls that works there, and she said, "Hey, can I talk to you when you clock out? Because I have been wearing this the mineral powder."
Uh-huh.
And she said, I think she said, "Do y'all have that?" And I said, "Oh yeah, well, we have the translucent powder and the loose powder." And she said, "Yeah, it's the same thing." And so she asked me to bring it to her, and she looked at it and she bought it. And so
Yay, that's
actually
awesome.
it's cheaper through Mary Kay than it is where she was ordering it. So
Awesome. Awesome. That's how it goes. We talked a little bit about last week or maybe the week before about the shake up your makeup. If we could just get in front of a woman and just let her know what Mary Kay has to offer, that's why we're going to be doing these Mary Kay virtual beauty bars, is to teach people about what all Mary Kay has. I think people are still amazed, and just like you, they didn't know that we had any kind of a loose powder. So there you go. Congratulations. So let me go back to screen sharing, and again, thank you both of you for turning in your totals, and congratulations to Jill and Debbie on $100 week. Okay, now y'all know this is our goal for the month. This was set by Mary Kay. That is a 13% increase over last year's retail credit. So at the end of the year, we get to grab $13,000 bonus towards our unit court. And so that's big. It's going to take all of us. Every order counts. We're working together on this goal. So the magic number is 12,767. And we have a ways to go, but we still have a week to do that. So keep working your business, keep putting Mary Kay on faces. I want to congratulate those that are already a member of the August A1 Club. That means they've done at least a 225 during the month. And congratulations. We've got Jill Beatty, we've got Brenda Switzer, we've got Debbie Hall, we've got Kim Cooper, and Juanita Anderson placed one yesterday. So congratulations to those women. That will keep growing as the month keeps going. We got plenty of faces there. So let's see your smiling face there as well. Now, when you step up and you do at least a 350 by the 15th, you got a graphic from me, Jill. Whenever you get a hot second and you can check your text, you have your prize pack that's been sent to you. This is a pre-power prize pack. Now say that 3 times and see if your tongue doesn't get all tongue twisted. But it's a virtual prize pack, and it allows you, what's inside is all kinds of fun, very professional graphics that you can grab, you can personalize and share them either on your social media or share them in text or Facebook Messenger, whatever the deal is. When you do at least 350 during the month, that is, and they change every month. So congratulations. We've got Brenda Switzer, Jill, Debbie Hall, and myself have done that. And so, guys, just keep working your business. When you reach at least 350 wholesale, you'll get a link from me via text. Okay. All right. So Now, y'all, mine is on its way. I'm so excited. I told y'all last week I'm a game player. I'm so excited about these new crazy fun, colorful dominoes and playing cards. I want to tell you, everybody needs to do this because I'm going to give you a great idea about what to do with those playing cards. You're going to use these playing cards during your Mary Kay facial. Instead of using raffle tickets, you're going to let them draw a card, okay? And their cards will add up just like numbers toward prizes at the end. And so there you go. They are so adorable. They're going to come in a clear vinyl carrying bag. That's the dominoes and the cards, and that does come in your order. So mine are on the way. I'm ready for them to be here. Congratulations to Debbie Hull already that's earned that, and myself. And some of you are so close to finishing that. So make sure that you get that in by the end of the month. Now, these figures, I'm going to tell you right now, are not anywhere near correct. I do want to update them. I grabbed this down before Jesse had a chance to update them. I want to tell you that our star consultants already, we have 3. Jill Beatty is already a sapphire. And you know what? Now I want you to listen to these totals. This cracks me up. Y'all are like the 3 amigos. I called y'all that at seminar. But Jill, you like 247.40. Okay. 247.40. Crazy number, okay, to be a Ruby Star, okay? And you have until September 15th. Don't sweat it, okay? But I want you to remember that fun total. Debbie, you're already a Sapphire Star. Now listen to your total. 244.40, okay? So you're just $3 away from Jill there to finish out Ruby Star, okay? Now, again, I feel like y'all will definitely be diamond stars by then, but because you're going to have till the middle of the month. And then I'm already an emerald star, and mine doesn't look anything like y'all's, but I'm 610.50 away from being a pearl star. So congratulations to us 3 that are already there. But now let me update you on these totals, okay? Brenda's is way off, okay? Of course, Debbie's already won. Debbie Lambright, her total is still correct, but let me slide Brenda up. Brenda's only 478.80 away from being a sapphire star. And Debbie Lambright, 573.75 that you see there. Kim Chambers, 1257. Denise Stevens, she has moved 1413. Susan Moore, 1420. And April Marvin, 1440. Tara Kennerbrew, 1489. Lydia Hayden has moved up. She's only 1466 away. So guys, you're working on a goal. You have all the way till September the 15th. Now, I want to show you something, okay? This is cool. This is something new. I need feedback, especially Debbie. You're so far away from me. But this is something that oh my gosh, we have tons of all my director friends that are doing this with their consultants. Now, I don't know if y'all like to travel. I love to travel. I don't even know when we traveled last. We were talking about we so need, no, we went to seminar, but that's really not what I mean. But I've never gotten to travel like to Paris or Norway or Switzerland or Budapest or anything like that. And these are amazing. We did this probably about 4 years ago. And y'all, it is breathtaking. If you have never been to these places, this is called Passport to Success. And a lot of directors have gone in. And what it is, it's a virtual tour for you. I mean, unbelievable. It is shared with you. You can watch it live. We can have a popcorn party. We can have a pajama party, whatever you want to do. Or if you're not able to watch it on the day that we go live, then you can watch it by playback. So you don't lose it. But you're going to feel like, y'all, they do so amazing with these, like you're actually on this tour. Y'all, the thought of going to Paris and not having to have the passport and all of that. But I want to tell you, Christmas in Norway, I'm so excited about that. So this is something I would love your feedback. Would this be something that you would like to enjoy for being a star consultant? Okay. So please give me a feedback. All my stars, just send me a quick text. Yes, I would love for you to participate in Passport to Success. I have to get signed up immediately. Those of you that are stars, you will get to go on these trips, these virtual trips with us. And again, every quarter the trip changes. Okay. And so it's live, or again, there's cash drawings for all stars every quarter. You will be amongst lots of other star consultants throughout Mary Kay, the national area. And so, y'all, I mean, I want to tell you, directors are paying big time for this, but you're going to be big time in drawings for some great gifts and some cash. So please let me know about that. So make yourself a little note there. I need to hear back from you on that, where I can get that scheduled. Okay, let's talk about the calendar. Y'all, we're ending up. We're right here at the last couple of weeks, and there is so much going on. So let's talk about what's coming up. Now, we just finished up Saturday. Saturday was the deadline on Preferred Customer Mailing Program, okay? And I want to tell you, here's what I hear. I was watching Facebook. I was watching the director. We have a thing called director tip groups. And I understand that there was a glitch on Saturday. There were so many people that did not get to finish. And so that's why my heart is broken. If some of you got caught in that glitch, I want to tell you, some of you that always do PCP did not get in. And I don't know if that was a glitch that was caused that day, or if something happened and you just didn't get yours done. We had 14 of you that finished, and I'm so excited. Yo, we have turned in, we have 585 customers between just our Rockstar unit. 585 of our customers are going to get the fall holiday lookbook in their mailboxes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about that. Here is the lineup of the 14 women that treated their customer to this. And then guess what? Your treat is that you're going to get to order early. Okay. These are the dates. And again, you'll see here that the holiday fall book, again, it goes out. It begins mailing on September the 2nd, and then early ordering date, etc. Now I want to share this other screen with you. New product launch time. This is what you need to know. I get to order it on the 26th. That's why we're going to talk just a second about the buzz kits that you're earning. Okay. But I get to order on the 26th. That's why I'm watching your totals. I'm going to keep you up on where are you at on earning new free summer or fall and winter product from me. So again, stars and PCP. Okay. Stars and PCP, and that was stars last quarter. Okay. If you were a star consultant, or if you enrolled, you get to order on the 10th of September. So put that in your date book. That will be when you get to order this new stuff. Okay. You're going to get a sneak preview on the 1st of this. So just know I'm going to showcase it. Those of us that attended seminar, you've already seen it. You played with it. You tried it on. Y'all, there's some of these products that's going to be full line, and there's some of it that's limited edition, and you're definitely going to want to grab them, okay? So again, all beauty consultants get to order the new free product on the 15th. But guys, let me tell you, August is huge. Consumers, they get to order it on the 16th. And why I'm saying that is that's when your magnificent websites will be updated by Mary Kay. We don't have to do a thing. We just go to bed, we wake up, it will be revamped with all the new fall and winter products, and our customers get to go shopping that day. Now, you can take pre-orders, okay? I definitely recommend taking pre-orders. We will do a guest event. Now, remember, too, you've got a few days left on this model search, Okay, Debbie, I know you're working feverishly to get your 30 faces in. Jill, I know you're working feverishly on this. And I want to tell you, we all collaborated, and you heard the other night that Janice Trude mentioned that we need to come in and do another one right behind this. Well, guess what? Lisa is all over it, okay? So, and I'll tell you about that in just a hot second. Wednesday night, this is mother-daughter skincare night, okay? Janice is doing mother-daughter. So again, Debbie, here's where you can grab some more faces, okay? If go back to the women that were not able, I know you all, every one of you, Jill, I know you do, Brenda, when you listen back to this, you're going to have faces that fell through the cracks, okay? And let them know that this night is so important to get their face in so you can count them for your 30 faces for the month of August. So again, mother-daughters, if you've got a mother-daughter duo, just get them. If you can, get them sample packs. We have those products. Get them sample packs or let them watch and then get them the sample packs. Whatever you do, make sure there's going to be all kinds of product giveaway, Kate Spade giveaway, Kendra Scott giveaway, but we're going to use the new skincare for the daughters here, and we'll be using the TimeWise skincare for the moms. So that's what you're going to see Janice teach. But ladies, let me tell you, there's money to be made on Wednesday night. So if you have not taken privilege of using this event, please do so. Set a tablet, set your cell phone up in the middle of the table, invite some girlfriends to come to your house where you're the hostess at night. It's going to start promptly at 8 o'clock, and you can sit there and enter them in, or they can enter themselves in from their own phone for that event. Now, let me tell you, on Thursday night, this is your sharing event, okay? Sharing event so you can build your own teams. Cindy Leone is National Sales Director. She will be the guest speaker for Thursday night. That starts at 8 o'clock. Remember, 5 e-starts are given away every Thursday night. So 5 people have an opportunity to join Mary Kay for absolutely nothing. Now, last Wednesday night, oh my gosh, this was so good. We had 509 people on at one point. When I looked down, 509 people, consultants were on. This was a consultant only, no guests. And so I want to tell you, thank you. We had Frankie McIntyre on, we had Tommy on, Jill was on, Debbie was on, Brenda was on, I was on. So we had 6 or 7 of you on. Thank you. And I would love to know what your biggest takeaway from this event was. So let me come off of sharing just a second, because I'm not even sharing. Am I not sharing? Am I sharing? No? Really? Oh, Lord help me. Okay. So did you see the star thing? You didn't even see the star thing. Okay, hang on. Lord, I'm telling you, anybody can be a Mary Kay director. Okay, hold on. I'm going to screen share this. Y'all got to see this. Holy smack. Okay, these are the trips. Okay, Paris, Norway, Switzerland, Budapest, and Prague. Okay, those are the trips. And oh my, I can't say enough. So I'm going to breeze through. There's calendar. There's the event. There's all the women. There's the 14 women that enrolled. Their customers, for a total of 585 customers. You'll see are enrolled there. Special kudos. I always love to say all of you that did at least 30 names. Marianne Bowen, 33. Lydia Hayden, 38. Debbie Hall, 78. Denise Stevens, 45. And so, guys, it didn't matter if you did one. Okay? It did not matter if you did one. No, wait, Jill, do I have you on here? Yes, Jill, 31. Yes. And so congratulations. That earned you again the early ordering. And here you go. Here's what I was talking about, like you were watching, but you didn't even have it. So again, stars, you get to order on the 10th. And those that enrolled PCP, all consultants can order on the 15th, and your consultants get to, or your customers get to order on the 16th. Okay. Model search. Okay. There's the graphic for Wednesday night, and here's Cindy Leone's for Thursday night. This was the graphic on the team building. So now I'm going to quit team building or quit screen sharing. I would love to know, what was your biggest takeaway? Now Debbie's on mute for just a second. So Jill, what was your biggest takeaway that night as far as what, I mean, I had pages of notes. I think Jill and I were talking about how many pages of notes that we had that night. Crazy. What are some things that stuck out to you?
Oh goodness. Let's see here. Selling is it's a learned skill.
Yes.
And that, everybody that you come in contact with, friends, family, we're just introducing them to the product. We're not really selling them anything. We're just trying to introduce them to the product.
Absolutely. I love that.
And then some things, you can't sell it if you're not wearing it. You just don't have the passion for it if you're not wearing it. And it is true. Like when you it's your favorite, like you romance it up a lot more because you just want everybody to try it.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, and then she talked about the words to replace, which you're probably going to talk about that in a minute. Some words not to use, which I thought was good information. That was and then connecting to your customers.
Yes.
Based on where they're at.
Right. And she talked a little bit about the DISC. That was something that when I became a sales director, they taught that to us. And, people could say that's ooby dooby, but I want to tell you, it really is exciting to figure out. I got a message from Debbie Amelia, and she goes, "Okay, I know what I am, and I know what I am." But and it's neat to figure out when you're sitting there and you can figure out what that lady's personality is. Then you know how to approach her, or maybe you know how not to approach her. Okay. And so that is really, really important. If you ever get a chance, you can Google that. There's so much on that. So definitely that was good. I love learning how to connect with them. I loved her little idea of taking a selfie when you're on the way out the door, maybe your foot hanging out the car or something, and heading out to make women feel beautiful today.
Yeah, that's cool.
It doesn't have to be a perfect picture. If you see my social media at all, you know that I'm 1 minute I can be in a seminar gown, and the next minute I'm on a tractor or in a cow lot. And I think the best way that we sell ourselves to our customers is being real. It's just being real. And it goes back to your word, Jill, is connecting. Okay. And so again, I love her terminology on team building. If you had an extra $1,000 a month, how would you spend it? Now that turns heads and people listen.
Right.
If you had an extra $1,000 a month, how would you spend it? And we all know that most women are going to say, I'm going to pay for bills or buy groceries or something like that. But yeah, exactly. Debbie, what are you where you can answer that? What was your takeaway from that night?
I liked too the words not to say and how to replace them. Like, what products would you love to take home with you tonight instead of anything about buying?
Yes.
And I teach women the skills. I teach women skincare and color cosmetics. And I like that. I don't just sell.
Yes.
And I was impressed with how much you can actually make in commission, because it's easy to think, well, it's a small town. How many people can we sell here? But there really is money to be made in commission and building up your team.
I love it. And I want to say on that note right there, next week, I'm going to call it Show Me the Money. And we're just going to break it down and talk about really what you can make with building a team. And I hope that you are blown away, because I think the majority of consultants say, oh, I could never do that. I'm telling you, if you can teach women how to put Mary Kay on their face, you can learn the words to say to get them intrigued enough to, and maybe, people say, oh, I don't know what to say. Yes, you do. If you knew enough to start Mary Kay yourself. So whatever you know, just share that. Okay. We have such beautiful literature to share. So you don't have to worry about all that. Keep going, Debbie.
That was all I had.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm trying to look here. I've got so many notes. Yes, I got to make women feel beautiful tonight and earn $500 while doing it. I love, just splashing little pictures, and maybe a picture of all of your women sitting at the table, or and we'll talk a little bit more about that as well. But absolutely, I mean, videos to use, text to send out, DIQ. She's going to talk a lot, and I want to share this as well. Let me keep going back to I'm going to screen share again. Okay. Hang on just a second. I'm really going to do it this time. I'm not just joking. Look at me go. Okay. Okay. Again, if y'all got to see Thursday night, I did not know Leanne Pleasant, and I wanted to tell you, I absolutely loved her. She was absolutely, and I thought, oh my gosh, I texted that out immediately. And y'all know, all you have to do is go subscribe to Janice Trude's YouTube, and then all the videos of every event she does is there. Just grab the link and text it out and say, oh my gosh, I was watching an amazing Mary Kay sales director, and she made me think of you. Do you have just 15 minutes to watch this? I mean, she was good. So again, if you did not see that, please go and check out that video. Okay, now here's the buzz kit. Okay, we talked a little bit about the buzz kit. This is for me to get to bless you, okay, with new fall and holiday product. So if you do at least a $450, you're getting a stack of the new lookbooks. If you do $650, you're getting lookbooks plus one full-size product. If you do $850, lookbooks plus two full-size products. 1,000 lookbooks plus 3. And if you do 1,200, you get 4 full-size retail products plus lookbooks. And with that being said, congratulations. Debbie she's at the 650. She's not through yet. None of y'all are through yet. That's the beauty of that. You still have plenty of time to grab free product from me. And again, I will order that on the last day. I can order some on the 26th. So hopefully I'll have in what everybody needs. But if not, then hey, I'll be getting in order. Now, remember too, in August, I did take advantage of this today by ordering more eye makeup removers. I can't ever keep them on hand, but you're getting 5 of the little reusable Mary Kay rounds. No limits here. Okay. No limits. The little drawstring bag and the little rounds whenever you get at least one micellar water or the makeup remover. Okay. Hello. Look at this. Please put this in your date book. Y'all, do you see my face in there? I'm getting to be a part of these $1 million directors, okay? Some top Mary Kay directors, because I'm in this group. And y'all know that the holidays are my jam. And so put these dates on your date book. These are on Saturday. This is September the 21st, okay? Ours will always be from 9 to 10 on Central Time. October the 19th, okay? November the 16th. It is the third Saturday, in case you're wondering what this is. And December the 14th. Is it the second or third? I thought we decided that it would be the third. But I do not know exactly. You'll know what time I'm going to teach. But all of us, there's going to be 4 to 5 directors that teach y'all. You're going to earn some Amazon gift cards. We're going to teach you everything that you need to be doing to have a successful holiday season. Okay. All of us are bringing our best ideas together. We're going to teach, we're going to train, and I'm going to tell you, you get a bonus in September. You definitely do not want to miss that one. It's actually going to be a little bit longer. I think it's going to be an hour and a half. So it's probably going to be 9 to 10:30 because we're going to do September, but we're going to roll over so we can get you ready for October. But y'all, we're calling it Girls with Goals Holiday Workshop Series. So please make sure that you have that in your date book. Okay. Also, too, this is not the graphic, so I'm not going to post it yet, but I'm telling you, Lisa has put one together. We've all paid up and we're going to participate. This contest will run from September the 1st through October the 15th. Okay. And there'll be a Kate Spade giveaway. Now, here's the fun thing. If you want to participate, you will Venmo Lisa $10. And guess what? What's happening with the $10? That's going in the consultant slush fund. Okay. So I can't even tell you how much money is going to be in there, but we're going to take and we're going to divide that. I believe it's 4 people will earn that. And that means 4 consultants will earn that. Okay. And so that is just a fun. Again, we're going to keep this makeover contest going. That is for 6 weeks. You will have a different graphics. You want to name it something else. So please note, when this one closes, we've got another one, $10. Gets your foot in the door. Again, I want my consultants to win. Okay. It's just Lisa's group and Allison's group and my group. Okay. So your chances are big. Okay. Do you hear what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Fall retreat. This is Lisa's fall retreat that we're all going to be going to. Debbie, I'm praying that you can just carve out. That is the weekend before Thanksgiving. Just know that it is going to be an overnight. We come in on Friday. It's going to start at 3. I think you can start arriving at 3:00. And it will be over on Saturday. There's a t-shirt. If you want to get a t-shirt, y'all, this is going to be so fun. I want to tell you the greatest thing I ever attended. I taught it. It was my event, was East Texas Red Rally. And I want to tell you, the thing is, I was growing up as a consultant. This was the thing that meant the most to me. So again, these camps were they're lower keyed. They're very casual. This is a church camp retreat. Again, it has bunk bed housing. I mean, we get to go back. It's like church camp for adult women. Okay. And save the date. I've shared this with y'all. You're looking at it going, there's no way I'll ever be a director. No, you can be a DIQ. You can do this. So we go to San Antonio, my birthplace. Thank you very kindly. On January 6th through 9th. I've never in all my years gotten to take anybody to leadership with me. So I want to tell you, I want this to be my first year to take a DIQ with me. So who's going to go with me to leadership? I want to tell y'all, seminar's crazy. Leadership is elegant. We are all treated like princesses. The parties are over the top. It is phenomenal. I cannot say enough about leadership. Okay. And so now we get to start the pink summit. So let me stop sharing right quick. I do not even have my cap in here. What am I thinking? And it's okay. All right. So we're going to switch gears and we're going to pick up where we left off last week. And where we left off last week was talking about words to say during our appointment. Okay. So now, Jill, you're here. Debbie's going to be back. Shirley. Okay. What I want to know from you, what do you struggle with the most when it gets to this point right here? You're at the party, you're at the facial. What, if anything, not that you need anything, but what might be your biggest struggle during that appointment?
You mean during the close?
Yeah, during any of it, from the open to the middle to the table close to the asking for referrals or getting the sale, or what do you struggle with the most?
Uh,
Not that you do. Not that you
well,
do.
probably getting the additional bookings
Okay.
and yeah, just I guess just the sale itself. Just
You know,
I don't
I want to say, I think that was always my biggest deal was I could do a bang up job, but then I didn't have the next bookings. Okay.
yeah.
And that was frustrating to me because they say if you don't keep booking from appointments, then you run out of bookings. Then you got to get back
Start
out
over.
there. You got to start over. So we want to really work to hone in our skills to where we just keep the ball going. Debbie, if you had any questions or anything that you struggle with during that appointment, open, close, intermediate, table close, get the sale, get the bookings, maybe team building, what part do you feel like maybe you struggle with?
Probably the closing. I always walk away thinking, man, there was so much more I wanted to say and I didn't say.
Right, right. You know, and that's going to come with confidence. The more you do,
Mhm.
you know, in 38 years, I've seen it all. I've heard it all. We've done it all. And now there's still new and improved ideas that come out there. And it's just like texting. You figure out what is you and what doesn't feel spammy. I'm all about it. I want it to be genuine. I want it to be heartfelt. I want it to be me. And I don't want to feel like I'm trying to sell you a bill of goods, if that makes sense. And so, yes, I feel the struggle there as well. And I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, so let's turn that around. What do you feel like is your biggest strength during the appointment? I mean, where do you feel like I got this? I'm good at this part. Jill, what would you say there?
I feel like I'm pretty good in the middle. You know, the middle of the middle of the party, telling people how to put it on.
Because
And
you know you've got them all. They're all chilled out. They're riding the boat with you. And you're right. When you start out, that you've always got those people that are sitting there like this.
yeah, I'm here because they drugged me here.
Yeah, or they're clutching their purse. It's like I'm not buying anything. Oh my gosh. And I want to tell you, those people to me are a challenge. I'm going to get you to like me. I'm going to get you to relax. But yeah, so the middle, you've warmed up and they're in the flow of things. And that's a good thing. I mean, at least you've got somewhere that you feel really comfortable. Debbie, where do you feel like the most comfortable during your presentation?
I agree with Jill. I think the middle where everything's fun and exciting and I've got their attention and we're laughing and
you
stuff like
you
that.
haven't bit or shot anybody or nothing at this point. I mean, they're all good. Okay, so the one thing to think about is you got to. Okay, let me tell you the craziest class I ever did one time. It was early in my Mary Kay business. We were still in Katy. That's where I started my business. So it was in the first year of my business. And my husband at that time was a coach. And so I had a lot of teacher friends. That's really who I started my Mary Kay with. And I did a party with 14 school teachers. I will never forget. That was the most out of control group of women, and they're teachers and they know better. And I remember during the mask, I lost them. I couldn't even rake the class together. And so the main thing is I want you to feel confident. Confidence going to come from doing and redoing, etc. But the thing I want to tell you is have fun. Move them along the journey. It's kind of like we're talking about the Star Consultant trip is have fun. get your boat loaded, get them. It'd be like a pastor giving a really good message at church where they're on the edge of their seat and they're excited, they're participating, and they're ready to see what's next. Okay. And with that being said, is start. I mean, they're kind of all over the place. Okay. Some are in the kitchen, some are over here, you're setting up, and now we got to get them all. It's like herding cats. We got to get them to sit down, and we want to do just a fun icebreaker. So I always say start out with a fun icebreaker. Mary Kay recommends, and this is just another, I'm just going to give you some tips here, is, like, and David Cooper, you hear me talk about David Cooper. He is now dead and gone, but oh my gosh, he was so awesome. He always said, ask questions and raise your hand. Okay. So in other words, when you raise your hand, they'll all start raising their hand. It's just what people do. So anyway, raise your hand and say, okay, who's ready for some pampering? And everybody's like, yeah, okay. Well, then let's get this party started. Okay. And so it's an icebreaker. And so the first thing to do is do satin hands and satin lips. Okay. This is just a guide that, I mean, I've done satin hands at the end. I've done satin hands at the first. I've done satin lips during the appointment. So, I mean, the main thing is that's something fun. But here's the deal is you're going to have fun with it. It's going to be like a race. Okay. And you just kind of tell them a little bit about this. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you our satin set. And we're going to have kind of a little race. Okay. So y'all ready? Everybody got their tennis shoes on? Are we ready to go? And so you've already asked the hostess, where are your bathrooms? Okay. And so find the bathroom, find the sink or whatever. And maybe you can have 2 sets going based on the size of your party. And so the first one back wins a prize for me. Guys, that can be anything, okay? But the main thing you're wanting to do is to get them in, get them to try it, and then get them back. And then you can pass the satin lips around if you want to do that. And so now they're like, oh my gosh, my hands are feeling great. My lips are feeling great. And so you've kind of wrangled them in. They see, oh, this stuff is pretty amazing. Okay. And so you're telling them a little bit about the products. Okay. And I'm going to send you scripting on this. Okay. So you don't have to worry about writing all of that down, but you're telling them a little bit about what each product does, why to use it, etc. Okay. So then you say, okay, how does everybody feel? Okay. That's just, I mean, ask questions. Okay. Ask questions. Okay. So my goal was to help you melt away with some of much needed pampering products. I'm glad you all feel better now. Okay. Something like that. My goal was to help you melt away the day with some much needing pampering. Y'all know those two. Oh my gosh. Now, when you get to the charcoal mask, you really, okay. Then you introduce yourself. Okay. I mean, you've kind of got, it's like you've scattered them all to the wind. Now they're back. Okay. I love this. Okay. One of the things that, and it's not even in my notes, but this was something you've heard me talk about, is have them take a selfie. Y'all know women, I guarantee you, they've got their phone somewhere right here around them, and have them pull out their phone, take a quick selfie. Okay. And ask them to post it on their social media platform, wherever. I mean, that may be Instagram, that may be Facebook, maybe TikTok. Well, I don't know. I don't care. But, and then give them the words to say, oh my gosh, sitting down for a little bit of girlfriend time to have a makeover. Who wants to see the results? Okay. Have them say that. So they post it. Okay. Just sitting down for a little me time with some girlfriends. Can't wait for my spa makeover. Who wants to see the results? Something like that. Okay. So they post it. And then you tell them, let's play a game and see how many people respond. And you're going to come back to this during the individual consultation. Okay. You'll follow up. But the main thing is let this work for you. Okay. So okay. Because guess what? There's who they're going to book. Who was excited? Okay. All right. Who needs a little me time or something like that? All right. So then I want to tell you, I love this idea is I think it's always informative to let your guests know what to expect. Okay. When they know what to expect in their mind, they're like, okay, maybe they're like turning loose of their purse. Things are going to be okay. So we're going to do 4 things today. Okay. You've introduced yourself. You thank the hostess for doing the appointment, and that we're going to have fun today, and it's all going to be empowered about skincare. Now, 4 things we're going to do today. We're going to talk about some skincare. We're going to use some mascara. We're going to do a complete skincare regimen, and we're even going to do some microdermabrasion with pore minimizer. Okay. Now, one of the things I'm learning that I love is doing that microdermabrasion on the elbow. I actually learned that from Janice. I love that because then you don't have the gritty all over their faces. Okay. All right. So now, also, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me so we can be friends and I'm not really a stranger to you. Okay. I think that's important. Have fun with that. They need to know you. They need to know why you do this business. Why are you, what has it benefited? Because that's where you're subliminally setting the tone to build a team of people. Okay. A little bit about Mary Kane, a little bit about the company. Because y'all, I think that is what, I love that Janice shares that. Y'all see that every guest event where she shows that video and then she shows the graphic, you can grab that graphic off of Mary Kay In Touch that talks about all the patents we've done. It's also on the inside of the new beauty books, how many patents we hold, about the company statistics, the domestic violence, Mary Kay Charitable Ash Foundation. Those are things that's why Mary Kay's number 1. It's who we are and what we are. So please make sure you're sharing that. Okay.
That's a connection sometimes too.
I'm sorry.
That's a connection sometimes too.
Exactly.
As people have a passion about certain things.
Absolutely. When they know, listen, that whole part about, do you know that we've spent $265,000 or $1 million on cancer research that affect women and domestic violence shelters? I guarantee, and I'll say, let me ask you, how many of you sitting around this table have been affected by cancer or domestic violence somewhere in your family? Or somebody that has? Every hand will rise. And you know what? What is it? 1 in 3 now? 1 in 4 will be affected by cancer somehow. And so when they realize that Mary Kay takes such precedence by being in that field, that, like you said, Jill, that's a connection. Okay. And so again, then the third thing we're going to do is that I'm going to give you access to some exclusive deals today only. Okay. They're like, okay, now you've got their attention. Okay. Tell them right there, I've got some exclusive deals for y'all today only. Okay. My favorite part is I'm going to end with sharing with you how Mary Kay has changed my life. And I would love your feedback and opinion. I'm going to have a video that I'll tell you a little bit about. But let me tell you, one of the things I love the best is I'm going to get to have my one-on-one time with you. So at the end of tonight, okay, I'll take all of you and we're going to go right over here to the living room, one-on-one, so we can talk about what products you use today, what might best be suited for your skin, answer any questions that you have. And then automatically that just calms people's spirit because they know that they're not going to be forced to buy something in a group. They're sitting there going, man, I haven't even been able to pay my electricity bill this week, or this month, or I've already run out of money and the month isn't even over. But they don't want to say that to their friends. So they know that they're going to have that private time with you. And I always say this is one of my favorite times is where I get to spend just 4 to 5 minutes with you to get to answer any personal questions that you have of me. So you and we're going to have that bonding time. Okay. I think that's really important. So again, those are just some key things I wanted to say there. Then you're just going to start the presentation. I'm not going to go through all this part, but you're going to do eye makeup remover. You're going to tell them about how to take it on, how to take it off. Please tell the eye mite story. Okay. The eye mites are crazy. I was doing this the other day. I did a mother-daughter. I told y'all about that. The daughter is 12. And she immediately picked up her phone and I said, okay, no, wait. You don't get to look them up right now. Okay, Mom, you are going to remember, look up eye mites later. They are a real thing. Okay. And so I think that's really important that you share with them the importance of taking off their eye makeup. Talk about and show them micellar water. Talk about it, show it, or whatever. Talk about the beauty tip of using a cotton round, etc. And then another great tip I've heard, and I saw it was mentioned here, is to keep, and I think these people don't live in Texas, but to keep cotton rounds and micellar water in a tote in your car. Of course, we can't leave it in there during the day because it'd blow up in Texas, maybe not in Missouri, but to start taking their makeup off on their way home on a commute. And I thought, well, isn't that kind of a cool idea? That was a great idea. So then the fourth thing you're going to say, so we've already talked about eye makeup remover, the Miracle 3D set. Okay, you're going to break out each part, talk about what the 3D stands for. That is so important for them to understand what a simple skincare. Hold it up and show it as you're talking about it. I think that's so important. Or pass it around the table. Break it out. Again, ask questions, like on the eye makeup remover. I love this. When you sleep with your eye makeup on, do you have any idea what happens with your lashes? Okay. Or maybe with the cleanser. If you don't take your makeup off at night, do you know how many days extra that your skin ages? Ask questions to get them involved. Because let me tell you, most women do not see, or they have not seen at this point, the importance of a skincare. I mean, they are just grabbing and going. They're on the run, and you've got to teach. Remember, we are teachers. We're not salespeople. You're teaching them the importance of using a skincare and what it will do for their skin. So again, question, when should we clean our face? Okay. Twice a day. Okay. And get them to participate. One thing I've learned is if you sit there and you just keep talking to them and you don't get them to interact with you, they are trying to figure out what they're fixing for supper. Okay. Or oh my gosh, did I get those clothes out of the washing machine? Oh, I don't even remember. Oh, I got to change the sheets on the bed tomorrow. They're zoned out. But as long as you can keep them participating, bouncing the ball over the net, the better off you are. The sixth thing you're going to talk about, the refine, the microdermabrasion refine. Again, I love the idea of showing it on the elbow. It's easy on, easy off. Y'all know, let me go back. You've heard me say this, and I've taught this. I do this. If you've ever sat at my facial, now Jill has sat at my facial, and she knows I do this. I do the split facial. I want to say I think you're leaving a lot of money on the table if you put all product on both sides of the face. I wash both sides with the cleanser, and then I draw the imaginary line down the middle of their face, and we do not touch the left side until I get to the CC cream or the foundation at the end. Okay? Do not touch it. Same thing with satin lips. I always just let them put on the top and bottom of the right side only. I'm setting a precedence about what a good skincare program feels like versus what just using a cleanser. Grab a bar of soap and go feels. Totally different. Their skin feels so much heavier, so much taut on the left side than it does the right. So put that in your notes, please. And I this. Okay, I want you to run. I want you to write.
We're
I
losing
want
you.
you to promise me that I love you at the end of this appointment. Right? I raise your right hand. I'll say, I do that because did I freeze up? It looks like she'll hear me. Okay, it looked like it said I froze up there. Anyway, I think that is so important that they understand. I was like, okay, raise your right hand. Everybody raise their eyes. So, okay, that's the right side of your face. Okay. So imaginary line, right way, right side, right way with Mary Kay. That's what I always teach them. So they're like, okay, right side only. Now I tell them, I said, listen, you don't want to go to the penalty box. So if I catch you, put it on the left side, penalty box. Okay. You get, and we just joke about it. And so they're like, oh, I almost used it on the other side. Or they're like, oh man, can I put something? No, don't do it. And so we just have fun with it. Okay. So then you do the pore minimizer. Okay. Now here's something else that I want to share with you. What does your hostess program look like? I mean, and I always say, if it doesn't excite you,
Cece,
foundation goes on both sides at the end.
okay, so they put skincare on only one side, but foundation on all.
Yep.
Okay.
They're gonna do the Time Wise cleanser, the day cream, the eye cream, satin lips, the charcoal mask, whatever you're doing, it's all going on down the imaginary line. And it comes on, it goes off, it comes on, it goes off. We talk about it, and this left side is just hanging out. Okay. And so when we get to that foundation, oh my gosh, I take and get them to make some dots, and I'll tell them, say, listen, you will use so much less foundation on this right side than you will the left side, because the left side's over there going, give me, it's wanting something, and it sticks, and they'll go across their face, and it's like, oh my goodness. I'm like, exactly. That's how I sell skincare. I don't have to sell skincare. You get it on half the face, you don't get it on the other half. They're like, oh my God, they buy it so they can go home and put it. That's what they say. I got to get home and put this on the left side. I'm like, exactly. Let me get that packaged up for you so you can take that home tonight. So that's just something I have done for 30 years. I promise you, I don't care if it's a facial, if there's 14 of you sitting here, I'm going to do that. So again, hostess program is something where you're selling moving forward. I always say you inspect what you expect. So you're talking about it instead of just hitting them with it at the very end. And so at the very first of the appointment, that's when I do my presentation. Now, here's something else I love to do. I've always used the satin lips set as an incentive. If they hold the appointment on the date and time, they get one of them. Okay. And if they've given me all their guest lists by the other time, whatever time you've arranged within 48 hours, then I present them after that satin lips at the first. I present my hostess with that satin lip set in a cute little cello bag with a bow, romance it, and say, oh my gosh, how many of you would love to have this free today? I'm so excited. Our hostess, Sally, is being presented this today because she held her appointment on the original date and she got her guest list. I knew all of y'all. I mean, I knew you were coming before I ever got a chance to meet you. So that is an incentive. Now they've seen it. When they're getting ready to book a party, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get that satin lip set. And they already know how to do it. Okay. So that's a hostess program per se. But I love this. Okay. As far as the hostess program, if they have, this was what the flyer is going to say that I'm going to send you. Okay. Don't panic. If they have 6 or more guests at their appointment, okay, they could, I guess, be on the table with you or whatever, then they earn 50% shopping spree. Okay. And I'll say, okay, is anybody at this table beside me like to shop at 50% off? Where can we get 50% off legal anywhere? And so they're like, okay. And I'm like, okay, guess what? Sally's shopping at 50% off today. So Sally, I know, girl, you are loving everything that's going on your face. Okay. So Sally got 50% off because she had 6 guests. Now, let me tell you, it's the 50-50 deal, y'all. It's the 50-50 deal. You are banking that your hostess will have the 6. I mean, who isn't? She's going to have the 6, and you're going to be good enough and professional enough and confident enough. You're just going to do your thing. Just do your jam, know your product, know how to deliver this, and they're going to buy. Okay. So the whole idea is that Sally at the end of the appointment, oh my gosh, she's on a 50% shopping spree. I'm like, girl, grab that way. You can get it at 50%. Oh yeah, I got to do that. Okay. So she gets 50% when she has 6 guests. Okay. Then when she has 10 guests, she gets the hydrogel eye patches free. 6, 50% off. 10, 50% off plus hydrogel eye patches. Okay. Now, if you want to do a charcoal mask there, you can do a charcoal mask there. I mean, guys, we just got a great deal on charcoal masks. We also got a great deal on hydrogel eye patches. So look at your inventory. Build your flyer however you want to. This flyer is going to have hydrogel eye patches. Then I love this. When 2 guests, no pressure here, girls, no pressure. When 2 of you book a party to do what Sally's done here today, you get the microdermabrasion, hold it up, microdermabrasion plus that, a $58 retail. You get that absolutely free. So come on, girls, help Sally earn her microdermabrasion. She's already getting 50% off and the hydrogel eye patches. Now all she lacks is the microdermabrasion. So again, they see you rewarding and awarding gifts to your hostess right there. So they're already understanding instead of waiting, going, what's she going to throw at us? Okay. Just present the hostess along the way. Tell them what she's getting. That I loved this idea. I've always done if you have 5, you get 50% off. If you have 4 at the party, you get 40% off, because my incentive, I know I'm good. And don't hear what I'm not saying. I know how to do this party. And I know that when I do this split facial, you're going to love it. And if you can get 50% off, you're going to go home with it. My goal is that hostess is always going to buy. My goal is everybody around that table is going to buy. So then you're going through the day cream, you're going through the night cream, you're going through the eye cream. You know, eye cream, does anybody have any idea which finger to use to apply your eye cream? Okay, y'all know if it's the repair, they don't use any finger. CC cream. Question of the day. Is CC cream a foundation or a skincare? It's a skincare. Okay. And so, I mean, again, it looks like makeup, but it acts like skincare. Okay. And then you go into what I call dash out the door color. Okay. Again, very limited color. And I want to tell you, liquid eyeshadow for the eyes, put it on, take their finger, rub it around, give them some mascara. Under eye corrector, you gotta show under eye corrector. One eye only. Now you can give them the whatever on both, and a lip gloss. Fancy Nancy is always the bomb diggity. Everybody loves it. Or Sheer Illusion. And then, okay, this is so important. You are through. And let me tell you, one of the things I've learned a long time ago is try to clean up around them, okay? Or have that person with you at the party that's assisting you to just kind of keep things clutter-free and picked up, okay? And so at the very end, this is so powerful. It's called compliment time. Okay. And so all you're going to do, you're going to start with the hostess and you're literally going to stand behind them. And now I'm going to tell you, some people are not touchy-feely. You're going to know that person at this point. Is she touchy-feely? Is she one of these extremely domineering women that do not put your hands on me? You know what I mean? You can get a feel for them. If they are, then put your hands on the back of their chair. Okay. All right. So you're just going to go around the table. Okay. And you can do this one of 2 ways. You can have them turn to each other if it's a huge group and just say, tell your neighbor what you like best about her new look. Because let me tell you, at this point, here's what I find. You know, I teach this, that 9 times out of 10, they've been wearing some wonky colored foundation that did not go with what they should have gone. And the first thing they're going to hear is, oh my gosh, I love your foundation. Okay, listen for what is being said. And please don't hear what I'm not saying. Do not be fake about this. But I want you to pull from your arsenal, your Mary Kay arsenal, some things to say. Talk about how sheer or perfect or flawless their foundation is. Talk about how soft the right side of the face feels. Something else I want to tell you, please, please do this. I'm always doing, and I write in my, we're going to do this one night where we just take our flip charts and just go through them and color them all up. Okay. It's like my Bible. My Bible is highlighted, written on, I mean, things to where I remember to say. But one thing I want you to remember is FaceTime. Okay. FaceTime. And what I mean by that is after these steps, I have you take the back of your hands and brush up on your face. Okay. What are you feeling? How are you feeling? What are you thinking? Can you tell a difference from the right to the left? You are, I mean, you're drawing them back to the moment. If they're trying to figure out what they're fixing for supper, you've brought them back to the moment. They're like, holy cats. I'm like, yeah. And we're only on the first step, or we've only done 3 steps. So y'all can feel a difference. I promise these are not trick mirrors. Okay. You're just, and we just joke about things like that. So I put in their FaceTime. And what that means is have them touch and feel their face. I'm going to tell you, if you're putting it on both sides, you might as well just forget that part. Okay. So again, compliment time. I personally like to go around the room and stand behind the person and say, okay, now, so we're going here, Sally. Okay. Tell me what you like best about Sally's look. Okay. And Sally is sitting there and all of her girlfriends are delivering compliments about, I love how soft your face looks. And then you're going to just make a mental record of what people are saying. So when you get to the one-on-one time, you can say, oh my gosh, I remember what your friend, I think Jan was the one that said that she loved how flawless your skin felt or looked. What do you think? I mean, do you agree with Jan? And they're like, oh my gosh. And so their friends compliment them. And that's real to them. That's surreal to them, where you're the salesperson. You're just trying to get them to buy something. But when their girlfriends approve of their look, they love it. Okay. All right. So again, that's where you're going to show your roll-up bag and you do what's called a table close. This is the first close. You're doing compliment time and then you go into the table close. Please make sure you're doing that because that's going to be where you're going through, you're going to pass out the set sheet. You're going to show the roll-up bag. You can either have roll-up bags for all of them underneath their chairs and have them pull it out, whatever. You talk about, I love this bag. It is, this is what I call my Ida bag. I deserve it all. And it consists of, and you open it up and you pull the pouches off and you talk about how easy it is. You can hang it up in the bathroom. You don't have all the stuff all over the vanity and you talk about it. Okay. So then you've gone through that. And then I recommend this miracle set for those who, and then you go into that. Who is the miracle set for? Okay. Again, if you've got women, which I do, that I know they need the repair, I'm going to say, and then I hold up my repair set and I'll say, listen, some of us are just a little bit more mature than some of the others at the table. I would never point fingers, but I'm going to tell you, I'm one of them. And I'm the girl, I use the big girl skincare. Okay. And I talk a little bit about it so they see it. I think that is so important. It's easier just to keep it with time-wise. Don't, unless you're just doing a facial and then you can do the other. Okay. You can talk about the additional sets, that are there. And then we're going to take a quick quiz. That's where you have them take their profile sheet and turn it over. There's that pink box in there, and just have them number 1, 2, and 3. Okay. This is just like what we learned to do during COVID, virtual facials, because we're like 1, 2, and 3. So you're telling them they're writing 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So number 1, okay, again, from the set sheet, which deal would you take home tonight? The miracle set, the ultimate miracle, or the I deserve it all? Okay. And have them write it down. If money were no object, what set would you take home tonight from the price sheet? Okay. So, I mean, some of them may say, and you'll know this, I love all that, but I know me. I'd never use all that. You don't want a woman getting stuff. You're not going to get her up there yet. You might get her on the basic, and you need to know, where is she? If she's not up here, work with her here. I know a lot of consultants get frustrated. They're like, but I want to sell this. I'm like, sell the skincare and then let her, she's going to go home and use it for a week, do her party. Now she's ready for all that other. Okay. So again, the second thing is with the hostess flyer, and then show that hostess flyer. Okay. Which would you like to support my goal and host a 50% off at your next order? Get the hydrogel eye patches free and get the microdermabrasion? If so, write down free is for me. Okay, so in other words, you're reiterating about your hostess contest. You're bringing it back there. Okay, and the third one is with that team building flyer. Okay, is which best describes your interest in a Mary Kay business? And I always say something we learned many, many years ago, Jill, I know you learned it too, is, Mary Kay always taught us at every Mary Kay appointment, there's a Mary Kay consultant sitting here. And I know now they're like looking at each other and saying, the fun thing is figuring out which one of you it is. And sometimes there's more than one of you. So I just want y'all to help me at the end of the party. We're going to have a fun game and say, okay, who do you think at this table? Remember, in high school, most likely to succeed, most likely to have a successful Mary Kay business. And it's so funny because I'm like, Jan, everybody pointed you out. They think you would be great, and so that's where the team building flyer comes in. Put it in everybody's bag to go out the door. Have a video that turns you on, that you just love, that you can send with them. Okay, so again, C means it could be for me. Okay, B is book me for some coffee. Tell me a little bit more. Okay, or A, absolutely, I'm interested. Okay, I'd love to try it. I have nothing to lose. Da 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 da. Okay, so now it's time to go to the individual close, and that's where you take them. I'll say, all right. This is my favorite part. This is where I get to really just spend just a few minutes with you. And that's where you take them aside. That's where you have the closing sheets, the product, your date book, everything, money bag, everything is over there. And that's where you have that one-on-one conversation with them about their experience tonight. I love to say, okay, I'm dying to know, what was the favorite thing that you did tonight? Or how does your skin feel? Just some things to call them back. Again, I'm always doing this. Okay, can you still feel a difference from one side to the other? Have a mirror laying there, one of the face tray mirrors. Okay, all right, memorize and ask the closing questions. Again, did you have fun tonight? How does your face feel? Great. Here, and then ask them, I cannot wait to see, what would you like to take home tonight? And we learned that the other night. Okay. Instead of, okay, what do you want to buy? Okay. I love that. Which set best suits you to take home tonight? Okay. Assume the sell until they say no. Okay. Don't ever use the word dollars. There's not a dollar sign on the sales tickets. Don't say it for you either. Okay. And that sums it up. I know we went fast. And I hope that some of that helps. I hope that some of that you can find a way to plug it into your appointments. Okay, so okay, y'all know me. Here I am. I'm at a skincare party. Jill, Debbie, give me some feedback. Did any of this help you tonight? Debbie, go first.
Yes, absolutely.
Good. I know both of you are in the field and you're working this business, and just try some ideas. Find your lane to run in, put the dog cone on and just stay in that lane. But if, like you said, if you come to the time when you're like, I'm just having problems with this, then let's talk and let's figure out. But the main thing is, okay, when you're over there and you have them sitting at that table, when you're doing the tablecloths, say, okay, everybody grab their phones. We're going to do the after picture. Okay. I want you to post it, but I'm dying to know how many people has responded to your social media. Okay. And when they get over here in the individual thing, say, okay, Jan, how many friends loved your post? Okay. She goes, oh my gosh, I've got 63 people. Do you think she can't find 6 or 10 people from the 63? I mean, that's where her names for her party's going to come from. Okay. It's coming from that social media thing that you did. Again, or just if you're not doing the selfie thing, then have her take out her phone and look at who she's communicating with, who's liking her stuff, whose stuff does she like. But I love the selfie deal. Okay. And then take a quick picture with her and say, I'd love for you to post this on your social media and just give a little shout out about our appointment today. Share with your friends something that you love today, especially if they book an appointment with you. If they book an appointment, take a selfie with them and say, oh my gosh, I'm having my own spa party. Who wants an invite? I can only do 10. That's not true. You know that. But get it out there. She can do so much from you by you just telling her what to say. Hope that helps. Jill, what stuck out to you tonight?
I like the taking the picture and posting it.
When I do that, it so works.
Mm-hmm.
It's so, because people are just so consumed with selfies. I wasn't, but that was crazy. And especially the younger they are, the better that works. I mean, I'm telling you. So just know that. And they'll put it on 5 different platforms. Okay. But the fun is to see what kind of response they're getting, because there's the people they're going to invite. Okay. So let's talk about those 63 people that commented. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait, girl, we may have to do 3 or 4 of these parties for you. Maybe there's some other stuff you want to earn free, instead of the hydrogel eye patches. Maybe it's a charcoal mask, or you can sit here and do party after party with her. Okay. Or you can do a virtual party, or maybe it's going to be a hybrid where it's mixed, but you have options. But I love that you two and Brenda, she's out there tonight doing it, are putting Mary Kay on faces. I mean, you're around the table. Linda Tubin always taught us, get back to around the table. And that's where you're going to draw them to you, because they fall in love with you better in person. Okay. I know I went over. I'm so sorry. I told y'all that was a lot. Next week, it's Show Me the Money. Next week, we're just going to really dissect about how we make our money in Mary Kay. I'm going to share some stuff with y'all that I've never shared, as far as what it looks like to be a sales director. And let you see the real money and see what you can do in this business. So Debbie, I know you've already been blown away last week, so hopefully you'll find that beneficial. Jill, I know you will too. All right. Anybody have anything in closing?
Yes.
Yes.
At the very end, you were talking about those 3 things.
Yes.
Which set would you take home if money wasn't a matter and all that? Okay, where are those? Where would they write those?
Sets.
Yeah.
Okay, that is, and I'll share this. I'm going to send you all of this, the closing sheets and all that. I'm just going to email it to you. It's in this little packet, and you don't have to use it. In fact, I'm going to be honest with you. The closing sheet they're using here is the old time wise. And so I think I have new sheets, but again, nearly everybody has, and I think Janice does too, has the Cadillac, the the princess and the queen set or whatever. And so they have 3 different sets that nearly everybody always has 3 sets. And that way, if you order them, if you give them 15 options, they buy nothing. So Confused Mind does nothing. So I will send you
Mhm.
some closing sheets and let you
I
decide.
have
Yes,
I have a
it's like
closing sheet, but like the 3 questions that you said
right.
that you
Okay.
had them answer, where
Yes.
are
Okay.
those?
Oh, that's just on this sheet that it has here. Okay.
Okay. I just
And
haven't
so
seen
I'll
them yet.
send it. And that's just something that, again, the first question is, again, um, about which set would you take home tonight. Second thing is about would you be a hostess? Okay. And this kind of comes from Jim Bessinger when she did that virtual party for us about, if it's free, it's for me. Just have them
Yeah.
put free there. And the last thing is about I'm building my team and I'm looking for sharp women just like you sitting around this table. And or do the thing about, okay, which one of y'all think should be my next team member that would have a blast building a business, a part-time business, and let them help you. But I always say, this is so important. I always say, please don't, don't prejudge. I mean,
Mhm.
you offer it to all of them. It is their place to say it's not for me. And just because they say it's not for me today doesn't mean that it's not for me tomorrow. Or
Mhm.
they may need to have that conversation with you one-on-one. And they're like, man, I'll be really honest with you. I've got to find something. Holidays are coming. There's no way I can buy Christmas for my kids. I would love to make some extra money. And so yeah, that it's all about which set. Would they book a party? And the third thing is, would they watch a video, or can I give you a little bit more information about Mary Kay? That's really what the 3 things are on the back of the card. 1, 2, 3. So it'll
Okay.
make more sense when you can read through it. But again, the sheets and I'll send you what they're showing me. But again, you've got the sheets there. Okay. Well, you need
Okay.
the new current sheet as well. Okay.
Okay.
Jill,
Um,
anything else in closing?
do you also have a sheet that you use for hostess coach, like you track your hostess coaching for in-home parties?
That's that thing I sent you I think I gave it to you at seminar that goes on the folder. Is that what you're
There's
talking about?
one for online parties, but I don't think there's one for
You're pretty much doing the same thing. Now yes,
okay.
you're tweaking it a little bit, but the
Okay.
thing I love is that it's giving you 14 days out or 10 days out, and it's showing you exactly what to do. And you're pretty much now, the only thing is if it'll say post or whatever, again, maybe that's where you're just going to text out to a group versus post it on a virtual party. So
Okay.
yes, we are in the process, and there's probably one. I just use that and I just kind of tweak it a little bit because if
Okay.
it's virtual, I do this. If it's in person, I do this. A lot of people are working an entire party through Messenger. Messenger, I love that it saves it. It's free, but I know a lot of people. I mean, not everybody has Messenger, but for the most part, they do. And so you can put a Facebook Messenger party together as far as all the texting goes in that, and it doesn't have to go one-on-one as far as individuals. So that's another thing too, is you've got Facebook Messenger you can work with.
Okay.
But the main thing is getting that hostess to work with you as far as getting that guest list back and have a carrot that you're hanging in front of her, whether it be the satin lips or maybe maybe there's something else she wants. Maybe she wants the under eye corrector or what. It doesn't matter what it is. Find something that she likes or have something you do. And if she goes, well, I've already got the satin lips, then throw something else. Say, okay, well, how about the under eye corrector? I'd love to give that to you. Or the liquid eyeshadow or a mascara. But
So you
the whole idea is that here's what you do, make sure she understands, here's what she does to get it. Okay. And it's about hold the appointment on the time. Why? Because you're a busy woman. You've got so many faces, you've got to get them held. You need to make sure she doesn't come off of that date because you may be working a full-time job and you're limited. and that you get that guest list. The guest list is so important because now you know who you're working with. And that's where all that pre-profiling comes in, and you're building a rapport with women that you have not laid eyes on yet. And so when they do not end up with a butt in a chair at this party, you have a rapport with her enough that you can pick up the phone and say, I think Diane really wanted, she really wanted to be here tonight. So Diane might be somebody that does a party for you. And we can call Diane or we can text Diane and say, I'm sorry that your son came home sick from school. I'm sorry you weren't here. But hey, this is a twofold thing. You can help Diane with her part or Sally with her party. And, we can book a party for you. So does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jill, any questions?
No.
No? All right. So we're good. Everybody glazed over. People are going to look at how long this is. Like, I'm not watching an hour and a half meetings. All right, I'm going to stop the sharing. But anyway, thank y'all so much for your time. I love you being here. Okay, we are praying for you tomorrow. I have it written down here. It's on my date book. Where is it? That the times of your party tomorrow. And so,
Thank you.
Debbie, let us know. We're going to be watching. I'm going to be waiting for you to text me, okay? All right, Jill, happy Wednesday when it gets here that you get to work your Mary Kay business.
Yeah.
And congratulations on y'all having a great week last week. So I'm excited to see what it is this week. Hopefully this is helpful for you.
It is. Thank you.
Very.
All right. Love y'all. Have a great week.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye, Jill.
Bye, Debbie.